AFTV.
Always good to batter them.
AFTV.
Always good.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait. I like that song you lot were singing a minute ago. We got a message for Expressions. Everywhere we go, Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go, everywhere they go. All right, cool. Wow.
It's always good to batter them. Anyway.
Listen, we needed that win.
Good.
We needed that win. Listen, for me, we could have won by more, but the most important thing was to win a North London derby, to get back on track, and also that puts us 4 points behind Liverpool. You know, they got a game in hand, but a really significant win and really taking advantage of what went on last night.
Man, and breathe. The last few minutes of that game, I don't know why they weren't really doing much to actually to kind of disturb us too much. But it's always at 2-1, you know. Yeah. And I'm thinking, yeah, we can talk about up top, and we are going to talk about that because it should have been 4-1, 5-1 today. Easily, the amounts we created, what we did going forward, that's the best I've seen us play in terms of going forward for a long time. You know, this free-flowing football that we've all wanted to bring back. I felt we brought that back tonight, to be fair, Rob. And you can see what's so frustrating is we can't do it. Do you know what I mean? Those players did it last season and the season before, and I don't know why we haven't done it enough consistently this season. So that is the frustrating part. I think, again, you got to big up some of the players tonight individually. Miles Lewis Skelly.
Shout for man of the match.
Brilliant.
Player of the match for me. I don't know about you, I thought he was outstanding in everything that he did. And you got to remember, this kid's come in, and I think he's probably one of the shining lights this season in terms of the positivity around.
So strong, isn't he?
Listen, I totally understand why Ethan Waneri is getting the plaudits, because he deserves it as well. But I don't think this kid's been spoken about enough, to be fair, because he's been now looking at probably our first choice left back. And I was wanting to see Calafiori. I've been a fan of Kieran Tierney over the years. I look at the left back situation and think we've got quite a few left backs, right? But I think he's been phenomenal, and I think he starts right now. I think for me, on the ball, the composure, fearlessness, confidence, doesn't let anything get to his head. And to come into a North London derby and put in a performance like that in a position where you don't naturally play, you haven't grew up playing, I think we have to give him hats off today. I thought he was outstanding. I really did, Rob.
He was unreal today. And there was a lot of, I think particularly the guys at the back, they really dug in. Gabriel, Saliba. And let's give it up as well to Trossard. I mean, that was a great finish. And, the team, a lot of people were saying that, they want to see Arsenal show a lot of fight today. What they did, they were 1-0 down. They came from a goal down to win the game. That's just showing a lot of fight.
Listen, we bounced back, but I thought we were so dominant today. I don't think they did anything, Spurs. Let's be real. I know they had a couple of options. Son obviously got the goal. I think that shook a lot of the stadium. I didn't want them to score first, but do you know what? Kind of made it better for us now when you think back at it, because it really kicked us up. And I thought they didn't deserve that. We were all over them. We missed a couple of chances. They did have actually a chance before that Solanke just put wide, if you remember it, before the goal.
Well, actually, I think it was a tackle.
Oh, was it a tackle? Okay. So obviously that chance, first of all, I thought really, like we've been all over them. They had that one chance, nearly scored, and then what happens? They go 1-0 up. And we bounce back. And I've got to say big up to Trossard, because I wasn't really seeing much from him over the last few weeks, and big up to him today. I will say this, though. I thought Spurs had a good goalkeeper. I was told this goalkeeper was world class that they brought in. He weren't tonight, was he? Let's be honest. Look, we got to give him more time. Of course, it's tongue in cheek, but I didn't think he had a very good performance tonight at all.
He was getting pressed every time and he was very fortunate that we didn't take some of them chances.
Yeah, listen, let's come back to that, because as much as I loved what I saw tonight in certain parts of the game, I thought our defence and midfield was great. I still look at that killer and I'm thinking, where is it? Because Kai Havertz had chances tonight, Martin Odegaard had chances tonight. Saw Kieran Tierney come on and whip a brilliant ball in yet again, and Odegaard takes it and he's got to score that, and he's not. And that Martinelli, he's running. We're all screaming shoot, and he's still not pulling the trigger. So there has definitely got to be some forward coming in this January, in my opinion, at least one. I don't know if it's going to be that, but I think we have to look at that to help us, because I look at the bench, Marino's coming on, Zinchenko's coming on, Kieran Tierney's coming on. I'm like, where's the attack? We've got Martinelli, but at the moment we're so short because of injuries. We've got to go and do something, Rob, in the January transfer window for me. I don't know if we will, though. I don't know if we will. I don't know if you think we will.
I think we have to. And don't you look on it and say to yourself, if we do, there's still a lot to play for, because the league is 4 points now difference. They got the game in now, but there's 4 points difference. Go out there and make a couple of positive signings up front that puts away those chances, because we ain't been terrible. You know what I mean? It's not like we ain't created nothing. Go and make those positive signings and really have a go at this league. It ain't over yet.
No, it ain't over yet. Look, we capitalised tonight. I was really worried that we wouldn't tonight. Do you know what I mean? When everyone drew last night. You know, because look, Chelsea and Forest and even City again, people are laughing at, but it's nice to see them still drop points and keep them away. And then Liverpool with their dropping points, you're thinking, right, that's 4 points now. Yeah, they've got to go to Goodison, which is a hard place for them to go. I know people laugh at Everton, but it's very different.
Tough.
Liverpool going there.
Moyes,
you know what I mean? New manager, Merseyside derby, last game at Goodison Park. They've got to have pressure going into that. And we've just got to do the business now and try and capitalise and put pressure on them. That's what we've done tonight. And we need to say fair play. And do you know what? We've got to praise him and you've got to criticise him. Mikel Arteta got his spot on tonight. In terms of the way that he played, in terms of the way that we were free-flowing. I think everyone's been calling out for that. The stadium, I've got to say big up to the fans. I thought they were exceptional tonight. You know, and when we've been down and all of us were emotional, we're all ranting and raving, we're all getting upset about going out of the cups. It hurts, Robbie. Of course it does, right? Tonight, I thought the fans were absolutely excellent. You know, from win it 1 right to the end, they got behind. We went 1-0 down. We didn't give up as a fan base. And that definitely does, you can see it, the telepathy on the pitch, it definitely does help. So, you know, when we're talking about the crowd getting behind it, we've got to do our job, and I thought the fans did that tonight. And now we move into what's going to be a really important few games, because we've got Unai Emery's Villa next on Saturday, and we've got to win that one as well. And this is why I keep saying, people are like, right, we can relax. We can't really, because we put ourselves in a position where every game is a must win. And we've got the Champions League to come around as well. They're the only 2 competitions I can see us having a chance now in to go all the way in. And look, if we can keep getting the pressure on, keep doing what we're doing in terms of that sort of performance and put a little run together, we just got to believe, and that's all we've got.
One
now.
last thing, right? You know, we are in a January transfer market, right? Who? Just give me one name that you think could come in and really help this team.
I have to be realistic, because I have to look at players that I would like. Victor Gyökeres, the player that I would like, go and release that clause. He's got a clause. People have said about Nico Williams, he has got a release clause, so there's 2 options there. The one that I think actually could be more realistic, not sure if people actually want this signing to come across the line, one that I could potentially see happen is Dusan Vlahovic, because obviously they're looking to get Colin Mawani, and now I think that might have been done. And I think he's the player they're looking to get out the door. Now, we've had links there before, so I think that's a potential for us to go and get. And I'll be happy with that, Robert. We need a striker. We need a forward. We need someone who's an absolute killer in the box. Because tonight we would have won 4 or 5-1 with one of those. So that's what we've got to go and get, man.
We have got a very, very special guest, our Arsenal invincible, our Arsenal legend. We got Sol Campbell in the building. Of course, we have to start with that move. Right,
it's a bit foggy. I can't remember. Yeah, people are going to be pissed off. People are never going to forgive me. Some people moved on. We've got a new stadium, new training ground, new kind of everything's amazing going forward, and you're still harping about me. It's like, what's going on here? If I'm older and kids and things like that, it's different. I want to win. I wanted to win, and I won. This feels like love, man. Yeah, exactly. Some love, baby.
Trent Alexander-Arnold possibly could go to...
He's not going to go to Everton, is he?
He's not going to go to Everton. He's not going to go to Everton.
Did any Arsenal player look at you, sideways coming through the door, being from Tottenham?
I think maybe they were shocked, saying, "My God, you got fucking balls, haven't you?"
Yeah, that was massive.